Broly versus Jiren, the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. These two titans both gave Goku and Vegeta the hardest fight of their lives, and both required Goku and Vegeta to reach into the depths and limits of their powers to eventually defeat the two. But what would happen if these two were to fight themselves? Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And with all that out of the way, let's get started with the video. Now, I'll be going over Broly first, talking about his various statements, and then going over the feats he's shown as well. Now, I will not be going over Broly in the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie or his statements on there because you guys already know. Anyways, let's get started. So, Broly has a lot of statements that say he was the strongest non-god opponent that Goku and Vegeta faced up until the point of the Broly movie. In one of the promotional guides, Broly was stated to be the greatest enemy, and was also stated that the more he fights, the stronger he gets. And in the Bird Studio movie entry, it says how Broly goes through super fast transcendent evolutions, and again reiterates that Broly during this time was history's strongest enemy. During the world premiere of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, he was stated to be the strongest 3 different times. Yes, they called him the strongest on 3 separate occasions during the event. And the trailer for the movie both called Gogeta and Broly the mightiest. This same Gogeta, who was stated to be an equal trump card to Vegito in some promotional material, meaning that Vegito would have been just a trump card, if not stronger than Gogeta, especially if you take into account the various statements like all the way back in Z. In the manga, one of the chapters was named The Fused Fathers Are Unbeatable, and some may try to argue that this is only in reference to Z, since at the time Vegito was indeed the strongest because Beerus was asleep, or even arguably not even conceived yet as a character. He might have been though, because the Great Supreme Kai references him about how he put him inside the Z-Sword, but it's kind of vague, so it's up to you to decide. You could possibly argue though that, however, since the 2 times we've seen Vegito on screen in a fight, he actually hasn't lost. Yes, I know Goku said that Potara might not be able to work against Beerus, but I'm just throwing out possible arguments and ideas to help give scaling for Vegito. Vegito was also questioned on if he was stronger than Beerus or not all the way during the Goku Black arc in the manga. V-Jump also confirms this as well. And Vegito was also stated to be the greatest master in the universe, stronger than Metamoran Fusion and Gogeta. To sum up this point, Gogeta was able to contend with and completely overpower Broly, Gogeta being comparable to but weaker than Vegito. Back to Broly in the novel of the movie, Frieza has a monologue to himself where he believes that no one can beat Super Saiyan Broly. We know this isn't true, but still says a lot about his power. And Goku, after Broly is teleported back to planet Vampa, Goku says how Broly might be stronger than Beerus. Some arguments I've heard and seen online is that Goku might be talking about Beerus during his fight with him in the Battle of Gods movie, or even the anime, because he doesn't know Beerus' full strength, and is going off what he saw in their fight. It should also be pretty evident that Broly is stronger than both MUI Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta during the Tournament of Power. That much should be obvious. Goku and Vegeta didn't even feel it necessary to try and use Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution to try and beat Broly because he was just too strong. And now that I've talked about some statements and arguments for Broly, let's go ahead and talk about what he did in the movie. To start, Broly was getting thrashed around by a base Vegeta post-Tournament of Power who had a few weeks of training in, and he immediately after starts adapting and overpowering this Vegeta, and eventually forces Vegeta to go Super Saiyan. This continues all the way into him going into Super Saiyan God, and this makes Goku feel the need to step in and help Vegeta out. Broly transforms into his Ikari form, which is a Great Ape transformation without actually transforming into a Great Ape, so this gives him a 10 times multiplier to his ever-going power. He then fights Goku and Vegeta for a while before eventually Frieza kills Paragus, and this enrages Broly and he transforms into a Super Saiyan, giving him a 50 times multiplier. He's also so strong that Goku and Vegeta have to run away and let Broly beat up Frieza for an hour straight while they practice and fail at fusion. And eventually Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta. Gogeta then proceeds to finesse Broly and transforms into a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Broly and Gogeta were so powerful they were able to shatter reality and then proceed to shatter the other dimension they were in back to reality. And both Gogeta and Broly then ascend to Super Saiyan Blue and Legendary Super Saiyan respectively, or Full Power Super Saiyan. At this point, Gogeta does not get hit at all by Broly throughout the rest of the movie, and is about to kill him until he is teleported back to planet Vampa. As you all can see, Broly is indeed a powerful opponent, being able to contend with Gogeta for a time before falling off once he goes Super Saiyan Blue. So yeah, Broly is without a doubt around, if not stronger than Beerus in the anime, along with Gogeta as well. And now let's get into Universe 11's strongest warrior, Jiren the Grey. In the promotional material for Jiren, his card states that he's the strongest warrior of Universe 11 and that his power is around or at the level of a god of destructions. This should be consistent, as other translations say he's reached that level as well, reach meaning to arrive at or to get as far as. This is a bit weird because in the anime, Whis says how there is a universe where lives a mortal even a god of destruction can't defeat. That god of destruction happens to also be stronger than Beerus. Now you can look at this one of two ways. Either Whis is saying that there is a mortal that is stronger than every god of destruction, but there is a specific one that not only is the god of destruction of that warrior's universe, but is also stronger than Beerus as well. Or you can say that he is stronger than a specific god of destruction, which is why he said a instead of the or all, and that the god of destruction in reference is also stronger than Beerus. Honestly, translations are weird and I don't really want to get into a whole argument about this in this video, so I'll leave this up to you all in the comments. Whis reiterates this statement again while watching Jiren hold and push back Goku's Universe 7 Spirit Bomb, and says how the rumors are indeed true, meaning Whis didn't believe the rumors until this point, or seeing Jiren do this further solidified the rumor, and he's saying how it is indeed true after actually seeing what Jiren can do. I feel that it might be the latter, since if it was the former, it would downscale Jiren, Goku, and Beerus heavily. I don't think suppressed or even full power Jiren is stronger than Belmod, and I'll explain why. If these two versions of Jiren are stronger than Belmod, it would also mean that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken x 20 Goku, Vegeta, and Android 17 are also stronger than Belmod, because they were able to contend with Jiren while he was unleashing more of his power for a bit, and was slowly going from suppressed to full power. It would also make sense that Hidden Power Jiren is stronger because MUI Goku was stated to probably be around Beerus' level, and Hidden Power Jiren was able to contend with this Goku. People think that the screenshot I'm showing on screen right now is saying Ultra Instinct Omen 3 Goku is what Beerus is saying is possibly stronger, when the screenshot is showing Omen Goku because this is the episode before Goku unlocks MUI, and they were promoting and hyping up the next episode, and they didn't want to spoil the form or how it looked. So enraged MUI Goku is above Hidden Power Jiren, who is comparable or equal to MUI Goku, who is comparable but weaker than Belmod, who is stronger than Beerus, who is stronger than Omen Goku, all three Omens, who is comparable but weaker than Full Power Jiren, who's stronger than Suppressed Jiren. Anyways, Jiren gets stronger alongside Goku, and once he unleashes his hidden power, it should be obvious that at this point, Hidden Power Jiren and MUI Goku are around the level of Beerus. And the last thing I want to talk about before I finish this point is another statement of Jiren's. It says how he exerts force that surpasses that of the God of Destruction. I believe this isn't true because Beerus doesn't comment at all about Omen 1, 2, or 3 Goku's strength in relation to his own, and only acknowledges Goku's strength with Ultra Instinct in reference to his own once he unlocks Mastered Ultra Instinct. And once he does this, that's when Beerus and all the other God of Destruction stand up in admiration and respect for Goku. And yeah, I think that's everything there is to talk about with these two. And so to answer the question of the video, who is stronger between Broly and Jiren? If you haven't figured it out yet, it's Broly. He's been stated multiple times to be the strongest opponent up to that point, even in history. Akira Toriyama calls him the strongest. Goku says he's probably stronger than Beerus. Frieza thinks nobody can beat him. He was stated to have super fast transcendent evolutions, and Goku and Vegeta had to fuse in order to defeat Broly. If you want to be charitable and somehow give Jiren an edge, you can either say that if they fought, Jiren has to beat Broly fast, or he'll just get stronger and overpower and beat Jiren. And that's really all I can say about the topic. It's already bad enough that Broly stomps on Jiren, and if I were to include Broly in the superhero movie, it would just be even more embarrassing. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.